fuel lights on. You know what that means, guys? Time for another running out of fuel episode on the AdjrianNickelodeon channel. I don't think so. Oh wow, fuel's cheap too. Man, if my bike doesn't start after I fill up fuel, I'm having some like fucking starting issues. Alright, let's see if we can do this. God, find neutral. Mate, I've never taken that long to find neutral in my life. Rare sight, filling up the bike with fuel. I ride a 2009 Yamaha R1 for anyone that's new here. Also, if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are subscribed, make sure you turn on your post notifications. I've been getting hundreds of messages from you guys saying, hey, I'm not getting notified of your videos. Oh, hey man, like you haven't been uploading for fucking ages, dude. Like what the hell's going on? Guys, I've been uploading every single week this year. I upload every Thursday at 11 PM. So if you want to set your alarms on your phone, that's probably the easiest way, or just turn on your post notifications. Hello? Good, thanks. Number 8, please. Yeah, so 11 PM every Thursday, a new video on the AdjrianNickelodeon channel, or you can turn on your post notifications, or you can follow all of my social medias because I post on there as well when I'm uploading a video. Oh man, what are we talking about today? So I just had to sync my cameras so that I can give you some of that fresh dual camera action. Alright, don't want to go too hard. This road is riddled with cops. Alright, let's get into character. Let's get into that standard YouTube character that everyone knows and loves of every single YouTube channel. This is every single YouTuber ever. What is up, AdjrianNickelodeon?
Get the fuck up.
Oh my god, what is up guys, AdjrianNickelodeon coming at you from Sydney, Australia, and this video is a like happy video and a sad video. I'm going to be revealing the car that you guys have seen on my channel in the past. Check out that chick on a horse. Woo. Mate, nothing sexier than a girl that rides. She doesn't have to ride bikes either, man. She can ride that deck. No, I shouldn't say shit like that. Anyway guys, car reveal. You guys have sort of seen my car on this channel a couple of times, but I haven't really gone to the extent of like really revealing what sort of car I have, because I've wanted to keep it, you know, I've just wanted to keep my privacy and keep it under wraps. And my car is like very, very noticeable, especially here in Sydney. A lot of guys in the area know my car, so like, I really didn't want to like advertise it too much on the YouTube channel, but I can do that now because I've just sold my car, and there's like a big story behind this car, man. Everyone thought my car was an Evo. It was funny. It sort of is an Evo. It's a mini Evo. It's actually a Mitsubishi Ralliart Colt, 1.5 litre turbo, front wheel drive. It's like, it is an amazing vehicle. It handles like a go-kart. It drives like a go-kart on steroids. The car is amazing. I'm pretty sure I'm going to show you some photos right now up on the screen of my car. But the story behind this car, man, I bought the car back in 2008 with 1,000 kilometers on the odometer, and I paid $10,000 for the car. Now this is a $30,000 car, right? Brand new, they were $30,000 back then. I paid $10,000 for this car, and you're probably wondering how AdjrianNickelodeon, how did you pay $10,000 for this $30,000 car? I actually bought it at a salvage auction. The car was actually damaged. It was smashed. It was some sort of accident where it had hit the front bumper, and the front bonnet had been like, you know, like dented in. The whole side of the car had been scratched up. I saw it at auction and I bought the car as a repairable write-off. So back in the day, they've actually changed the laws here in New South Wales now. In a couple of other states, you are able to do this still in Australia. Not sure how it works overseas. Mate, those Mustangs, they're fucking popping up like crazy, mate. Soon we're gonna have to call them the clitoris car, because every cunt's got one. Hey, it looks sick in white too. I like them in black. I have seen like the burgundy red sort of coloured ones, sort of like this colour but a little bit lighter. Mate, what fucking entices someone to buy a car that colour? Like honestly, like, and if you've got a car that colour, like that burgundy red colour, why? Can you please explain it to me, man? I don't even know why manufacturers make cars that colour. Like this, look, there's one right next to me, right here, this colour. Why? I don't get it. I really don't understand, mate. Back to the car, back to the Mitsubishi Ralliart Colt. I bought the wreck and I fixed it myself. A lot of you guys are like, oh, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck did you fix it yourself, man? Man, I've been preaching this so long and so hard during my entire YouTube career. If someone else can do something, there's no reason why you can't do it yourself. There's 3 things that you lack: the knowledge, the experience, and maybe the tools. The knowledge you can find on YouTube. You can find out how to paint, how to panel beat, how to sand, how to line up bodywork. You can find all of this stuff out in YouTube tutorials. Right, the method, number 2, the method, like the know-how to do it. Mate, that's just trial and error. Take your time, do things slowly. If you stuff up, that's okay. You're going to learn from those mistakes. You'll be able to fix those mistakes. Never ever fuck up and then not go back and fix your mistakes. It's a very, very bad way to live your life. It's okay to make mistakes. People are so scared. They're so scared of failing. Failing is a natural part of life. I'm a firm believer of failure. Like, when you fail, it is an awesome opportunity to learn and get better and make sure that the same mistake doesn't happen again. That's how you get better at life. There's no formula to this. That's how you become good at life. Knowledge and experience. Man, I have so much respect for like older people. There's no automatic respect there just because they're older, but just because of their life experiences. A lot of older people have experienced a lot more. Now, I've said this in videos in the past, like my 18-year-old self, man, I thought I was fucking king shit, dude. Like, I could do fucking anything. I looked back at my 18-year-old self when I was 20 and I was like, mate, that guy was an absolute fucking idiot. I look back at my 20-year-old self when I was 25. Guess what I said? Mate, that 20-year-old was a fucking idiot. I look back at my 25-year-old self when I was 30 and I said to myself, mate, that 25-year-old was a fucking idiot. And I guarantee right now, when I look back at my 30-year-old self, which was, you know, it's a while ago, a lot of you guys think that I'm a lot younger than I sound. Oh man, it's great having ADD. I feel like a fucking 18-year-old, man, like, I honestly do. But anyway, I'm going to look back at my 30-year-old self, I'm going to look back at today and say to myself, wow, you know what, bro, you were a fucking idiot. Probably because I ride with holes in my gloves and I haven't taken the time to go and buy new gloves. Anyway guys, so the knowledge, the know-how and the tools. So if you don't need specialized like computer equipment, like really expensive computer equipment, there's no reason why you can't do this shit yourself, man. Like, I get that like a lot of panel beating workshops and stuff like that, they use computers to like line up all of the panels and make sure like everything is like straight and square and like spot on. Get this, right? A lot of you guys won't believe this like life hack. Back in the day, man, they didn't have computers and all of this other fancy technology to be able to line up panels. Back in the day, man, when they used to panel beat and fix cars, they used to use things like string lines to line up levels and make sure that everything was straight. And guess what? I didn't have any specialized machinery when I fixed this car. I used string lines and a little pin and made sure that every point lined up perfectly. When I took this car to get a wheel alignment after it was all fixed and stuff like that, when I took it down there, I told the guy that it was a repairable write-off and he didn't believe me. And I showed him like, you know, some of the damage that I hadn't repaired, because there were some little things on the car that I hadn't repaired. And he was like, holy shit, man, like this car is like so straight compared to some of the other cars that come in here and they can't get them straight. He said the wheel alignment on this car is like perfect, like we have no problems whatsoever to get this thing perfectly straight compared to some other cars that have been repaired that have come in and they just can't get them straight because the body's twisted or because like the suspension hasn't lined up or some other bullshit has gone on. Like I said, man, I'm not a panel beater by trade. Like, I studied engineering, I've studied business management and project management, right? That's it. I've never worked in a panel beating shop, I've never worked as a mechanic or anything like that. Everything I've learned, everything that I've done, everything that I did to repair this car, I learned off YouTube tutorials and trial and error, and that attitude of just really like going for it, like, yep, all right, like let's fucking do this, let's give this a real fucking crack. I'm just talking about like fixing my rally art Colt right now, but a lot of these methods I apply to other things in life, not just repairing cars. But like, you really got to get out there and like go for it, guys. If you're scared, if you don't know how to do something, go and learn. Go, just give it a fucking go. Instead of saying, no, I don't know how to do that. For me, like personally, when people say, oh no, you can't do that, I make it a fucking point to get out there and prove them wrong. Because I'm a firm believer that you can do anything. You can do anything you want if you're driven to succeed. Now this has turned into a motivational speech. Honestly, I just wanted to show off my car. Rally Art Colt, I went through the whole like repair process, fixed everything up. It took me a long time to get that car fixed. I spent every single weekend for like no shit, maybe 5 or 6 months outside working on the car. I was working from like morning until night, like just like doing everything by hand. It took so long to get everything done, but it took so long to get everything done because I was doing everything by myself and no one else was there to help me. I did have some help from my brother, you know, every now and then, but my brother actually told me that someone made a comment about like a guy out in his front yard with like the floodlights on at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, like repairing this car, and he was crazy. And my brother asked this guy, he goes, oh, what street was it on? The guy told him, and he goes, oh yeah, that's my brother, he's just like fixing a car up. And the guy thought I was crazy, and you know what, I probably was a little bit crazy, but I enjoyed doing it. I like working with my hands. I liked, oh, my camera is turned off. front, I don't know when my front camera turned off, or like if I have the footage backed up. I've had some issues with the SD card on this camera. If I've lost the footage, I'm sorry guys, but hopefully we can pick this up here. And I'm pretty sure my main camera was recording, so we've got voice at least. Anyway man, it took me 6 months to repair the car. Before any of you guys go, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, like, you know, like it was really dangerous for you to do that. I'd repaired a couple of cars before that. I'd done a Honda Jazz for my girlfriend at the time. I'd done another Honda Jazz for my brother's girlfriend at the time. Did a Mitsubishi Lancer, and what was the other one? The other one was a Kia Rio, and then we did the Rally Art Colt. My brother helped me out with the Rally Art Colt, like a fair amount as well. Yeah, we got it all done, man, and mate, it was like a labor of love. I've literally put my blood, sweat and tears into that car, like literally. Like I cut myself bleeding, sweating, getting shit done, like working in the fucking hot sun, Dulux dog, and the freezing fucking cold in the middle of the night. Just that fucking like endless, like, oh man, like is this repair process ever going to end? It was such a long and like drawn out process. Would I do it again? Yeah, I would. I'd do it again 100%. It was great fun, like getting out there and just like learning how to use like different tools. And you know what, I don't know man, I really enjoy that sort of stuff. I can see how a lot of people aren't very technically minded, or they're a little bit Gumby with tools, so they don't really know what they're doing. I get that like doing shit yourself isn't for everyone, and like if you've got the money, like if I was like a billionaire man, I would get like so many people to do so much shit for me, and then I'd just focus on building like a fucking mental race car in my garage, just like the t-shirt meme. I would have some like old school V8 and just like supercharge the fuck out of this motor, man. It'd be sick. Anyway, I'm not a billionaire, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Who knows, man? If I get some cash flow going through this YouTube channel, maybe I will bring on like a side project, like a car build series or something like that. The YouTube channel doesn't perform anywhere near where I'd like it to perform, and in all honesty guys, like the only thing that's supporting this YouTube channel right now are my Patreon. So if you haven't checked out my Patreon page, I'll put a link down in the description below. Every little bit helps. Like I've had guys say to me like, man, I don't want to be that guy like that's just giving you $1. Mate, $1 is worth over 1,000 views. Like you could watch every single video on my YouTube channel 6 times over, every single video, and it still wouldn't equate to $1. Like that's how much Patreon helps me support the channel when you compare it to things like ad revenue, and like diminishing ad revenue on YouTube as well. With all of the advertisers pulling out recently, ad revenue has dropped like a fucking rock, mate. Anyway man, like this, like obviously there's gonna be fucking people like got it in their head like, oh you just like, there's some fuckwit on my fucking Facebook, bro. He was like, oh you just make fucking YouTube videos for money. No bro, like I do this for a job. What do you do for work, bro? Do you get paid? Do I get up you about getting paid for doing your fucking 9 to 5 job? No, fuck off, mate. Some people have small fucking brains, mate. And this cunt, like this cunt was also a moto vlogger. This cunt knows fucking how much work is involved in editing videos. Like this cunt knows exactly how much ad revenue I get, like $1, $2, $3, $4 a day, not even enough to buy a fucking coffee, mate. And this little fucking prick had the audacity to fucking call me out on that. Fuck you, mate. Suck my dick. You know exactly who you are.